guys, welcome back to our Winterfest, Buildfest fest. And today we are building, I titled it a slum, but it's really turned into an abandoned house. And I had so much fun just placing so many plants. You can see the lot next to it has that pink skirting issue that I was talking about. I haven't removed the terrain paint from it, but I think once I do, it'll be fine. But yeah, we're not looking at that. That house is also abandoned, and it's fine. But I wanted this to have like holes punched in it, so I used a lot of these windows and doors. Hello, Judy. Hello, Beagle. What? They've been ignoring me all day. All day. I have not existed. They could care less. Now they want to be all up in my business. So I'm currently bidding on a table, and I'm like in a war over this table. I really, really want it. And it's much more than I wanted to spend. And I'm sure that it's just me and one other person just weighing how much we're willing to spend on this table and bidding like every 10 minutes. Which of course extends the bidding time. If you bid on it, it adds like another minute. But I really want it because I want like a dedicated gaming setup at this point, and I love my kitchen table, but it's just not, it's oval shaped. So like the people at the ends kind of lose space, and it's not ideal. So I would really like this table because it has a glass top, so I could put maps underneath the glass and like draw on the glass and then erase it, because you can do that with glass, and it's really pretty. And like someday I want a cozy gaming room, and this table would be ideal, but like, oh my gosh. I have 19 minutes to go. And I really don't have much to say about this lot, so like, this is mostly me just like trying to not look at it. What else is going on? I'm gonna make a table runner today out of fabric that I bought last year, 4 days after Christmas, because that's when I buy anything that I want to make. I just wait till the week after Christmas and it's all super discounted, and then I buy it, and then when the next year rolls around I go ahead and make it. And I bought this last year and I'm finally like, I get to make my table runner. I was also gonna make placemats, but now I'm like torn on the placemats because my tablecloth is so pretty and I don't want to cover up that much of it. But also, it's velvet, and I want to protect it, so I think it's a good move to make the tablecloths. I don't know. I did do this thing with the flooring, because I wanted, like, some of the flooring to be missing. It ends up a little too samey for me, but since I couldn't do terrain paint, this is the best I could do. It's the best I could do, and it's fine. I am sad. Going back to the auction, I wanted a pachinko machine, and I was hoping that nobody else would want a pachinko machine, but somebody really wanted one because they spent $140 on a pachinko machine. I just want one because it's so silly. I actually went to one of the few active pachinko parlors in the United States, and it was super fun. It's kind of mindless, and like, I don't get it, but like, I definitely played for an hour, so clearly I enjoyed it, and maybe I'm not meant to understand. I don't understand gambling to begin with, so like, maybe I'm not meant to understand, which is ironic considering I live in Las Vegas, but here we are. I think the only people who should live in Las Vegas are people that don't gamble, because like, I could see that being such a problem, although gambling has gotten so much more pervasive in like other states. Like, I remember growing up, you could only go to Las Vegas to gamble. That was where you went. That was the only option. And now that's not really the case. And so, or the reservation, but like, now it's kind of seeping into everything. Especially like sports betting. And yeah, I grew up in Reno, Nevada, and I was so annoyed with slot machines. Before I was like 12, I just loathed them entirely, because every time I would go to the airport, it was just immediate noise and sound, and I get really like overstimulated by sounds, especially competing noise. Like, somebody can't be talking while the radio is on, or like I slowly get more and more annoyed, or they can't. The other day, our cookie timer went off, the news was playing, and we were talking, and like I was so overwhelmed that like I just went upstairs. Like I didn't even say anything. Like I was just so overwhelmed that I had to leave immediately. Like it was just not, no, I can't do it. Noise bad. I wanted to put a lot of plants on the inside too, just like it's just this old overgrown home that nobody lives in, and I did put some flowers in the front so it's a little cute, but yeah, it's mostly just very overgrown, which the house next to it is also very overgrown. I don't foresee ever having like reached the point where my Sims are going to move into these houses, but you never know. You could get a random occurrence scenario where someone gets thrown out, and then like that could be really fun to play through of like, oh, they moved into this abandoned house, nobody knows. Just for funsies. I like having these options. And I'm really stuck on the idea of having, well, I'm going to say Asian-inspired neighborhood just because Edirann is a medieval fantasy neighborhood spanning every single historical period you could think of, but like one that specifically pulls from Korea, Japan, China, maybe a little bit of like, I'm not even sure what era in India, but like, that's why I say Asian. I know they're all very, very different cultures. I know that. But Edirann just, it mashes all the other cultures together. So it's I hope that's not an offensive thing to say. I don't mean it to be that way. I mean that this is a fantasy neighborhood, and I would just pull bits and pieces that I liked from all of them. Because I don't ever want Edirann to come off as a particular place in the real world, because it's not. It is fantasy. We got werewolves. Like, I don't want that to happen. But I feel like sometimes when people, especially like Take Me Zoo, is very, very heavily influenced, I would say, by Japan. And I don't like that. Like, I like my Sims worlds to be fake in general. I don't know. But yeah, there's a Simmer, oh gosh, I can't remember their name right now, and I can't look because it'll mess up the recording, but they got a random occurrence scenario for a pilgrimage. I shared it on Tumblr, and they've been building this whole neighborhood, like, ruled by a pirate sea lord guy, and, like, I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. And I really, really want to build that in Edirann now. I have no reason to. Like, logically speaking, there is no reason to currently do that, but, like, I kind of want to. I also took some inspiration from the Sims medieval builds that I did with the plants on the roof. It's not perfect, like they look like they're floating in some spots, but like also I don't care. Because it's cute, and I wanted to. And it adds, especially in a thatched roof, if it's not being maintained, there's definitely seeds in there somewhere. Or birds are dropping things, and like, yeah, it could be overgrown with seeds. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I think I won on the table. I have 12 minutes, but like the person has not bid. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if I win this table, by the way. So much trouble, because I buy tables a lot. Mostly end tables, but yeah, we'll see. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help, and I'll see you in the next one.